Yes, guys, we are live. 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 Welcome to the digital marketing webinar hosted by Digital World Tech Academy. All right, so just go to the group and let everyone know that we are live. Right, just go to the WhatsApp group where you joined from and let other people know that we are live so that we can get started. Just drop it. We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live, we are live, we are live, and we are getting started right about now. All right. Welcome, 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 everyone. I'm super excited to have you here. My name is Lex Olowo, and this is going to be an amazing section. Step by step, I'm going to be introducing you to digital marketing, showing you some exciting things about digital marketing, how to navigate your way around it, and how to learn some very vital skills inside of digital marketing. All right, so we are going to go live right about now. Let's just wait 2 minutes for all those that are joining us. 2 minutes for all those joining us. So let's just drop it. We are live, we are live, we are live. We are live, we are live, and we are getting started. All right. Okay, so welcome, 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 everyone. So before we get started, let's do like a quick introduction. My name is Lex Olowo, and I'm joining from Lagos, Nigeria. So just introduce yourself, go to the comment section, and let us know where you are joining from. So your name, your city, and your country, right? Your name, your city, and your country. So Lex Olowo from Lagos, Nigeria. So you go to the comment section, drop your name, your city, and your country where you're joining from. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. Just to quickly get acquainted to ourselves. All right, Emmanuel from Accra, Ghana. All right, we have Emmanuel from Accra, Ghana. Emmanuel, you're welcome. We have Dami from Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. We have Daniel from Accra, Ghana. We have, okay, Nassar from Accra, Ghana. We have Jennifer from Lagos, Nigeria. We have Chris, right? We have Michael from Cape Coast, Ghana. All right. We have, all right. We have Emmanuel from Osun State. Eric from Accra, Ghana. Okay. Ferdinand from Takoradi, Ghana. All right. We have Michael. Michael is from Ghana. All right. Paul from Accra, Ghana. Okay. Cash from Lagos, Nigeria. Rennie from Lagos, Nigeria. Bright from Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, Bright from Akwa Ibom. Precious from Lagos. God's favorite from Akwa Ibom State. All right. We have Gordon from Anara, right, in Ghana. We have Prof from Accra. We have Emmanuel from Accra. We have Cynthia from Enugu. All right. Wilfred from Port Harcourt. Roy from Lagos. All right. Jackson from Accra, Ghana. All right. All right. Welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome. All right. So for the benefit of those of us that are just joining us, what we are doing now is just a quick introduction session where we get to know ourselves better, right? So we just want to know the people on the call before we get started, right? So just go to the comment section, drop your name and where you are joining from, right? Your name and your location where you are joining from. Right, Anderson from Ghana. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Okay, we have Musa from Katsina State, Nigeria. Okay, Blessing from Warri. Emmanuel from Ghana. Latif from Nigeria. Okay. Chris from Abuja. Okay. All right. Blessing from All right. Welcome, everyone. All right. So the next, let me quickly ask this question. How many of us here this is your first time doing anything about marketing? You have never made money online before. You have never sold online before. Like you don't handle any social media account for any company right now. Go to the comment section and say, I am a beginner. This is your first entry into digital marketing. This is your first attempt into learning or trying anything out in the digital market space. Go to the comment section and say, I am a beginner. If you have sold products online, you're currently making money online, go to the comment section and say, I am a digital marketer, right? Your first entry of doing this, right? You just want to get familiar with it and all that. Go to the comment section and say, I am a beginner. You are currently making money. You currently work as a social media manager. You work as a digital marketing expert. You run ads for a brand, whatever. Go to the comment section and say, I am a digital marketer. All right. Okay. So many beginners in the house. Yes, beginners. All right. Whoa, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. One digital marketer. Okay. Let me see how many beginners in the house. All right. Nice. Okay. Anthony, okay. All right. So whether you are a beginner or you are a certified digital marketer, this webinar is for you. So for you that are a beginner, please listen to me. This is exactly what this webinar is going to do for you. It's going to show you what digital marketing is all about, how to navigate your way around it, and how to become a digital marketing pro, making money online, selling products online, understanding how this thing works, right? In this webinar, at the end of it's going to be like an eye-opening section where you would know exactly what to do. And for those of you that you are already digital marketers, what this webinar is going to do for you is going to help you see other opportunities for you to leverage what you are already doing. So you're a digital marketer, you're currently making 10 million naira, you're currently doing 20 million in sales, right? How can you scale that up? So the things we're going to be talking about today, especially for those of you that will stay to the end, are some things that it's just going to be like an eye-opening section. It's just going to be like, whoa, this is amazing what I have been able to do to scale. So whether you're a beginner or you are a certified digital marketer, this webinar is for you, right? And it's going to help you all the way. So with that being said, let us go into it. I have a slide I prepared, and this webinar is going to be in 3 sections, right? We're going to have the conceptual session where I'm going to explain the concept of digital marketing, explain how it works and everything, right? The theory session, right? We're going to have that section. Then the second section is going to be the practical section where I'm going to do like an overview and I will show you some practical stuff. Then we are going to have a question and answer section where I would allow you on mute and you can ask me any questions at all, right? You can ask me any questions at all about all that we're going to discuss today on this webinar and anything about digital marketing generally. You can ask me a question at the end of the webinar. So 3 sections, the conceptual section, the theories, the practical section, then we are going to move into the main section, which is the section where you can ask any question at all about this. All right. So with that being said, let us jump into it. Let's go into it. All right. Okay, so I'm going to share my slide now. If you are still with me and I have your full attention as we go into it, go to the comment section and say, let's go. Let us go. Just go to the comment section and drop it. Let's go. That's if you are with me and I have your full attention. All right, let's go. All right. Nice. All right. All right. So welcome again. Welcome once again. And this is the digital marketing webinar hosted by Digital World Tech Academy. Right. So for the benefit of those of you that are just coming in, who is this guy talking to you? My name is Lex Olowo. I'm a digital marketer, and I've been doing this for a while. I've sold a lot of physical products, digital products. I've trained over 2,000 people in digital marketing, and so many of these people are already doing a whole lot of amazing stuff with it. So I have students that are running marketing budgets for very big clients, right? I have students that are going to help to build their own different systems, right? So both students that are using it as career and students that are currently also using it for their own business, right? Promoting their own business, getting customers online, and making money for themselves. Now, for the benefit of those that will stay to the end, my webinar is always very amazing. This training is only going to be impactful, but if you skip any part of it, you might miss a whole lot. So for those of you that will stay to the end, I just want to say congratulations. There's a whole lot you are going to learn. All right. So with that being said, let's go forward. That's Lex Olowo. Now, this webinar is hosted by a tech institute called Digital World Tech Academy. So Digital World Tech Academy is a tech institute that trains people in different tech areas, right? And what Digital World Tech Academy is trying to do is that we're trying to make tech skills very, very affordable and accessible to every African, right? So we started from Nigeria, and currently we are training a lot of people in Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Sierra Leone, and many other African countries. And not just that, we're also training Africans that are not in Africa. So there are Africans, there are Nigerians in the US, in our class, on the webinars, in India, and all this kind of stuff, right? So we are doing that. And this webinar is one of the ways Digital World Tech Academy is using to help people get into these tech skills easily, right? In a very, very accessible manner. So this is one of the one of the initiatives Digital World Tech Academy has put in place to make this possible. All right. So with that being said, let us go. So what are we going to be looking at in today's webinar? We're going to be looking at, number one, the evolution of digital marketing. I'm going to explain how this whole thing got started and how you too can start taking advantage of it. We're going to look at the influence of digital marketing in today's world. I'm going to explain the marketing funnel. At this point, is a point where you really, really want to pay attention, because if you understand how the marketing funnel works, everything you're going to be doing in digital marketing is going to be very easy, right? Then after that, we're going to move to the digital marketing channels, right? I'm going to show you some of the channels. And lastly, I'm going to show you career opportunities. So many amazing career opportunities you can take advantage of in today's world. All right. So with that being said, let us go. So before we start the conversation, let us start from the very beginning. What is marketing? So before we even go digital, what is marketing? Right? I want you to put away every distractions, anything that's going to distract you. Just give me a few minutes of your time. Let's just do this together, and you will gain a lot. I promise you. Right? So just whatever that's going to distract you, just put it aside, and let's just roll. Let's just roll together. All right. So with that being said, let's start the conversation from the very beginning. What is marketing? Right? What is marketing? Marketing is the act of communicating and promoting the value of goods and services with the end goal of making sales. You have an end goal at the back of your mind, and that end goal is that you want to make sales. Now, let me take us back a bit. Now, before humans started using money for transactions, there was first a time where there was something like trade by barter, because one family household cannot produce all the things that they need. So because that one family household cannot produce everything that they need, they needed to rely on other families to exist comfortably. Hence, there was need for exchange. Now, the day the day that need of exchange was created, there was also need for communication. So marketing is a big part of marketing is communication and promotion of what? Of value. I have a goat. In exchange for that goat, I want yam and rice. I must be able to communicate to people that this is what I have, and this is what I want, and this is what I think is the worth of what I have, and this is the value you are going to get from what I am giving you. That's where marketing started from. And then we now shifted from that point. Once we started using money, right, people started exchanging products and services, but you always had to look for a place where you can communicate. Then, hence, a market was created to create a level ground where people can meet. So when they meet for the purpose of communication and sales. Have you heard of somebody doing something called window shopping? What you are doing is you are doing random communication to know what do you need. How does this thing sit with your need? So now moving on from that point now, ever since then, humans have used different means to communicate the value of our products and services. We have used newspapers, billboards, flyers, banners, town criers, radio, television. So we have always looked for what we can use to do a few things, communicate and promote the value of our goods and services. So hence, we humans now know wherever you can gather crowd, wherever you can gather traffic of people, you can sell there. This is the same reason why when there is a bus stop where there are a lot of people, somebody goes there to try to sell. The same reason why at your church programs or your religious programs, people come there to display their product, because there is traffic, there is crowd. So as development is hitting us as humans, different things are happening. When it was television, everybody was watching television, right? So it was very important that they communicate the value of products and services on television, because there's traffic on it. There was a time that you had a favorite radio program, right? Your dad, your mom, or even you had a favorite newspaper you must buy every day. Yeah, there was a time Gen Zs would not understand that there was a time people had favorite newspapers, right? So you see that there is a whole lot. Now, what is happening? There is a paradigm shift. There is a paradigm shift. And the paradigm shift is happening because the different means of marketing 10, 15 years ago are no longer in trending now. Eyeballs are shifting. So before now, 10, 15 years ago, people were very heavy on television, radio, newspapers, but the shift is moving. So the people that loved newspapers, they're on Twitter. They're on Twitter. The people that loved TV, they're on YouTube. Even market women have their favorite YouTube channels now that they watch their Yoruba movies. Right? So there is a shift, and people are, and the eyeballs is shifting. Right? In fact, let me do something now. Right here now, let's prove that there is a paradigm shift. Let's prove it. Which of these means have you used the most between last week Tuesday and now? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, newspapers, WhatsApp, radio. Go to the comment section and just drop it. The one you have used the most in the last 1 week. The ones you have used the most in the last 1 week, just drop it in the comment section. Guys, let's make this engaging, right? It's a two-way communication. I'm already enjoying myself. Let's make it more fun by being close to our comments, right? Let's see what people have used the most. I can see the first comment, Facebook and WhatsApp, Twitter, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Apple Podcast. Damn. Even the people that love radio, there are different podcast shows now, right? And the podcasts are so nice that you don't have to listen to podcasts you're not interested in. Radio, you have to wait till the time when they want to do that program you want to hear the type of program. If you're someone that you love motivational quotes, you will wait. If motivational quotes is by 4 o'clock, but if you go on Spotify or Apple Podcast, you can listen to motivation till tomorrow, right? So there is a shift. Let's look at it. YouTube, WhatsApp, YouTube, Instagram, right? So you can see, guys, there is a paradigm shift. Now, with that being said, and we all agree that there is a paradigm shift, then what then is digital marketing? Digital marketing is the act of communicating and promoting the value of goods and services by leveraging on online marketing tactics, right? Like social media, search engine, email marketing, with the end goal of making sales. So you see, digital marketing is doing the same thing that marketing is actually doing. But this time around, we are leveraging on online marketing tactics. We're using social media. We're using Facebook. We're using Instagram. We're using Twitter. We are using email, right? And our end goal is still to make sales. And this is so amazing. Now let's look at this. Think about the last time you made a purchase, an important purchase. Maybe you bought a phone, you changed the furniture, you hired an expert to change the furniture in your office. Regardless of what it was, you most probably began by searching the internet to learn about your best option. Your ultimate buying decision was based on reviews you read, friends and family you consulted with, pricing solutions and features that you saw online. Now, my point is, today, most people's purchasing decision begin online. Even if they're not going to buy that thing online, they will go online to check. You want to buy a phone, Redmi 224. What is the battery life? iPhone 15 Pro Max, iPhone 16. What is the battery life? What is the camera shortage? Compare it with Samsung. What does this iPhone 16 and the Samsung Fold and the Hawaii Fold, what are the difference, right? Why should I buy Samsung? The people that bought it, what are they saying about the product? What is the price? How much are they selling it on Jumia? How much are they selling it on Konga? Right? Research all these things. So most people's purchasing decision now begin online. And for any business that wants to be global, you want to be global, any business that wants to be global, you want to sell products and services across border, you need online presence. I don't care what you sell. As long as what you sell is for human beings, you need online presence. In fact, if what you sell is for animals, and those animals are owned by human beings, you still need online presence, right? So my point now is there any business that does not need online presence? Any business that wants to go global, wants to reach everywhere in the world, wants to do phenomenal things, is it possible? If you agree with me that every business needs online presence, go to the comment section and say, I strongly agree. If you disagree, just mention the name of that business that can go global, worldwide, without the online presence. Mention the name of the business. If you agree with me, say, I strongly agree. If you disagree, mention the name of the business. Let's do that. All right. All right. All right. Nice. Wow. So almost everyone strongly agree with me. If you are not commenting, you are not in class. There's a way that, just to mention, right? There's a way that your commenting makes you feel engaged. Why are you in a live class? Many people are going to watch the replay and all that. Why are you in a live class? So, all right. So let's go. All right, nice. We're good. So let's go to the next thing, right? So let's quickly look at the digital marketing channels, right? The digital marketing channels. All right. Quickly look at the digital marketing channels. 1 minute, guys. I want to pull up something, and just give me 1 minute to do this. 1 minute. Okay. 1 minute. All right, guys, let's continue. All right, so as I was saying, right, now, digital marketing. Now, there is a lot of things that we should understand, right? So you see, this these are some of the amazing things about digital marketing. Number one, the fact that digital marketing leverages on various channels. So using digital marketing, you can do a lot of things, a whole lot, and you can distribute content in a lot of places. You can use website, you can use social media, email, search engine, mobile apps. You see, there are more than 17,000 mobile apps on Apple and Android, and all these apps right? And all these apps are, guys, can you still hear me? If you can still hear me loud and clear, say loud and clear. If you can still hear me loud and clear, say loud and clear. I want to be sure. Okay, nice. Thank you very much. Okay, somebody saying faintly, please work on your volume, right? Work on your volume or your network. Okay, so as I was saying, right, number one, the channels, right? The channels. There's a lot of places you can, a lot of channels that you're using. Now, that's number one. Number two, the reach. Digital marketing has the potential reach, global reach, right? I can be here right now, set up an ad, and this ad can get to almost anywhere in the world, right? Almost anywhere in the world. Now, I used to pride myself as one of the best when it comes to running Facebook, running ads generally, right? Now, what do I mean by that? Like, when it comes to setting up ads, I have done so many successful ad campaigns than any other person I know, like one-on-one, like somebody I know in person. Like, I've seen guys online in the US and all this kind of stuff, but like people I know in person, like I've done so many successful ad campaigns for companies and all that. And I'm like, I used to pride myself like this is something I'm very good at. Now, until about, and it's not me just trying to be proud. So I'm going somewhere, please. Now, until about 1 year ago, I started creating content. So I was talking to one of my my people, and I decided to start creating free content, organic, right? Organic traffic. That's creating content that you're not running ads to. And in 1 year, I created a YouTube channel, started posting videos on that YouTube channel. And in 1 year, from that YouTube channel, I have gotten clients from more than 17 different countries. I'm talking clients that get me to do consulting for their firms, people that will help me, that get me to work on their marketing campaigns and all that kind of stuff. So it has a global reach, global audience. Small me in this Lagos, Nigeria, right? I am a consultant for a company in the UK, right? And that is only possible because of digital marketing. Borders have been broken. There is no limitation to you doing business outside of your geographical location, right? And it's amazing how that can be, right? So that's another thing about it. Now, another part of it is not just global. You can be global and still be precise. You can be global. You are targeting people based on their interests, their demographics, their likes, their income level, their beliefs. So you don't even have to show your ad to somebody that is not interested in it. So some of you now, you are live here in this class, and you were targeted from either Facebook, Instagram, Google, and it was based on what you were looking for. So some of you are looking for a skill. Some of you are looking for something to keep yourself busy. Some of you want to learn Facebook ads. Some of you want to sell on Instagram. Some of you are interested in SEO. So it met you saw the ad around the time that this looks like, okay, something you are interested in. Okay, let me just take a look and see whether this suits my need. Right? So that's another amazing thing about it. Another amazing thing about it is that it's a two-way communication, engagement. With digital marketing, right here, right now, we are communicating already. Right? We're communicating already. It's so amazing how that's possible. We're communicating. Now, you see, some of you saw this ad on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and you can go to the comment section and say, how can I join this webinar? I am interested in this webinar. When is the webinar date? You did not put date in the flyer. This, right? And another person, and somebody can reply from our team. Hello, Cynthia, kindly click on this link so that you can get access to the webinar. The webinar is going to be on. So it's a two-way communication. You cannot put a comment section on a radio program. Maybe you could. You cannot put a comment section on a newspaper. Okay, are you going to tell them to tear a part out and put it in an envelope, send it to a mail? Right. So two-way communication. That's what another amazing thing that digital marketing has done for you. Another thing again is that you can deploy campaigns quickly. Quickly. We are live here right now. Before the end of this class, I can set up a ad in 12 minutes, and the ad is going to reach almost anywhere in the world. Quickly. If you want to do a campaign, like you want to put up billboards in 7 states in Nigeria, do you know how many months it will take you to plan? It will take you to take you to look for locations, do this, do that, right? But with digital marketing, this thing can be deployed quickly and can be updated in real time. Let me tell you guys a short story. I used to work in an advertisement agency. So this advertisement agency I used to work with is a 360 advertisement agency. So when we say it's a 360 advertisement agency, is that they do all sort of advertisement, radio, TV, billboards. I was working in digital marketing department. When I look at what all these other guys are doing, I'm like, whoa, digital marketing is the best. Is the best, right? I can speak to a client today. By next week, everything is set. They have paid money. We have shot their ads. We have done everything we need to do. We have edited, and the ad is running already. But For the guys in the billboard section, one time, those guys in the billboard section, one time, one of the graphic designers made a mistake. And the mistake he made was just in the color tone of the design. The company rejected, our clients rejected 75 big flex banners that have been printed. They rejected all of it. They rejected it. And there was nothing the company could do about it. That was loss. So look at that now. If it was in digital marketing, I made a mistake in the color. I correct it and I update it back immediately. Are you getting my point now? Nothing lost. So you see, that's another amazing thing about it. So another one is the fact that this last one, this fifth one, it's really very, very important. Measurement. Nobody wants to do anything that they don't see results. Any sensible person wants to see results for any of their efforts. And the same thing happens in different marketing methods. With digital marketing, we have robust analytics tools that you can track. You can track a range of things. The number of website visitors, the click-through rate, the bounce rate, the conversion rate, your KPI, your ROI. You can track all these things. So don't worry, if you don't know the meaning, as we go, you will know. Are you getting my point now? So you can track all these things and you can get more. So it is evidence day. Let me just like there is evidence for everything you are doing, and you can now use that as a way to improve, to optimize. You are making 10 sales before. What costs you not to make 20? It is because your click-through rate is bad, right? How can you improve your click-through rate? How can you work on your ROI? How can you put an upsell? All these things, right, are things that you can do to improve a whole lot of stuff. All right, so let's quickly write on. Let's quickly go. All right, so quickly at the marketing funnel. Now, at this point, I need your attention. If you understand this, this little diagram here, there's a whole lot you get to understand in what we are trying to do in digital marketing, right? So let me be sure that I have your full attention. If you understand everything we have been talking about till this point, just go to the comment section and say, I am catching it. If you understand everything, we have been talking about to this point, just go to the comment section and say, I am catching it. I am catching it. Okay. So we continue. Everything we have been talking about till this point, just go to the comment section and say, I am catching it. I am catching it. If you are not catching it, say I'm lost. If you are lost, say you are lost. I probably will find you. Okay. If you are just joining, don't say you are lost too. You are just joining, that's why you are lost. All right. Nice. A lot of people are catching it. So let's continue. All right. So the marketing funnel, right? Now, in digital marketing, what you can see here is called a sales funnel. A sales funnel. So what is a sales funnel? A sales funnel is a structured process used to convert total strangers to become loyal customers. So a sales funnel, in other words, is the journey between when somebody never knew about you before. Some of you, till today, you have never seen my face before. You never know I existed. You never know anything about me, right? So the journey between when somebody never knew about you before to the point where they become your loyal customers. It's only you they want to buy from. It's only you they want to do business with. If there are 10 people selling the same thing, it's only your place they want to come to. So the journey between that the stranger mode and loyal customer mode is what we call a sales funnel. And it is a structured process, taking people step by step to the very point where they become that your loyal customer. Right. So quickly, let me quickly run through the steps. Time. Our time is fast spent. Let me quickly run through the step. I want to just quickly do this so that we can get to the practical section, right? So let me quickly run the steps. Step number one is awareness. For anybody to buy anything that you sell, they must be aware that you exist. If they don't know that, they don't know about you, how can they buy? They don't know that, they don't know you exist. So digital marketing, we use a lot of methods to focus on generating massive awareness. And it's one of the major part of the things that we learn. Running ads, using social media, right? Using search engine optimization, using various channels, various apps, various ad interface, right? So people must know that you exist, right? That's number one. Number two is interest. Interest. So at the point of interest, what we do is we give people more information. At this point now, people are, the potential customer is interested in learning more, and they are actively seeking more information. They're exploring different options, considering the product, if it aligns with their needs, right? Remember that scenario of going to a market, right? To get stuff, right? And you are telling people that this is good, this is good. You must find a way to explain what it does, how it can meet their need. What lacuna, what gap can it fill in their lives? What transformation can it bring to them, right? And that's what we're trying to do at this point of interest. Now, from the level of interest, we get to the consideration level, where this level is more about people are evaluating their options and they are comparing your products with other products in the market. They are looking at reviews and all that. Basically, what we are doing at this point, we are handling objections. We are handling objections. Now, in digital marketing, don't get me wrong, all these steps, we have different tools. We're going to talk about that later. We have different things we do and different tools we use at this point. But I'm just going to give you, I'm just talking about the overview of the things we do, right? So first one is we do the awareness, help you with the awareness. We help you to boost the interest, right? Then we handle the objections when people are at the consideration level. Then the next one is the decision, right? So when they make a decision, if someone has considered, they make a decision. Now, there's a very big difference between decision and action, right? The decision, somebody that's made a decision is the person that says, I will buy that stuff. It's very different from the person that says, this is cash, I want to buy. This is my credit card, I want to buy. There are two different things entirely. And one of the worst places to leave your potential customer is that point where they say, I will buy. It's one of the worst places because the decision can change. At the point where they made that decision, you were top of their priority. When they made that, you were top of their priority. But as life goes on, you see something came up, and they're not lying. How many of us have heard that word before? Something came up, and they're not lying. Their mother, brother, sister died. Their auntie, their landlord increased house rent. Their street, there was flood. Whatever. So what actually happened there is that there is a priority shift. Now, at the point that they made that decision, you were top of the priority, but something came up, literally. Something came above you. Something is more important. So what can you do to move them from decision level to action level, right? Guys, let me quickly tell you, we don't have so much time, but let me tell you this one scenario that once happened. Like, now I was somewhere, I'm a digital marketer. I told you guys that already, right? So when I was working in that advertisement agency, I told you guys. So there was one time, a lady, she came to the office. So I decided to do like a training for business owners to help them walk them through some stuff, right? And she came to the office and she just came upstairs and we started talking about the program I was planning to do and all that. And she was already interested. And she paid money. She paid for the service even before we started the advertisement, right? And right there when she paid money, her phone rang. And then she picked up the phone and she told the person, Mr. Paul, I'm sorry, something came up. I'm not going to do it again. And immediately she hung up, she started telling me that the person that just called her now, that this program she wants to do with me, she already had a conversation with the guy. She was talking to me on a Monday. She already had a conversation with the guy on a Friday. Both of them already spoke about everything. She was ready to make payment, and her bank app was not working. So she tried. She was not able to send him the money. So she told the guy, please, let me quickly rush to the bank and make the payment. So she rushed to the bank to make the payment. On getting to the bank had closed. Right? On getting to the bank had closed. So she said she would go there on Monday to make the payment. Now, on Monday, before going there, she branched at our office because I told you we are a 360 agency. So she printed stuff. She printed some things, right? So she branched at our office to pick what she printed. While she was in the printing press, she heard two people talking that there was a program Lex Olowo was planning, and that program is going to kick off very soon. That the program is going to be amazing. They're going to get a whole lot of stuff from it and all this kind of stuff. And she was like, please tell me more about this program. And it was exactly what she was looking for too. So she was like, okay, please, can I get this Lex Olowo's contact and all that? They say he's upstairs. Go and meet him. He's upstairs. Go and talk to him. So she just came upstairs to my office and spoke to me. And immediately she spoke to me, she was like, man, what you are offering is far, far better than what I almost paid for. Are you getting my point? What you're offering is far, far better than what I almost paid for. And I am totally convinced, even you working here in this ad agency and all that, I am totally convinced that you can even give me more value, right, than where I would have gone. And she went ahead and made payment. It was just after she paid me, that phone call now came in, and she was telling him something came up. So you see, the moving, and I learned a very big lesson that day, moving people from the point of decision to action is a different ballgame entirely, and it's one of the areas we focus on in digital marketing too. All right, so with that being said, let us continue. So quickly, we're going to look at other things. We're going to look at the different marketing channels. So I'm just going to be quick with this so that we can go to the practical section. So we have social media, we have search engine optimization, we have PPC advertising, email marketing, content marketing, video marketing, and influencer marketing. Right. So for search engine optimization, you see things like, you see people go to Google to search for something, they put in a query, and Google gives them a result, right? And they take, so Google optimize the internet to get the best result that aligns with the keyword that you put in. So search engine optimization is that act of helping your website and your local business profile rank better, right? So how many of us have gone online, you check, you see something like, you check for stuff like, where can I buy gas in Ikoyi? Banking houses near me, computer institutes near me, those kind of stuff, right? When you put in those kind of queries, you see something come up like a Google map. That is something called Google Business Profile, right? It's an online representation of a physical business. You can call them, you can see, you can use the Google map to locate the location and all this kind of stuff, right? So optimizing that stuff can generate you a good amount of money every single week for local businesses, right? So that's under SEO, right? So we have PPC advertising, email marketing, content marketing. Content marketing, we have a lot to learn in it. There are two types. There's the blogging and there's the video content, right? Video content, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, big on that, right? And blogs too also still make a lot of traffic and get a lot of stuff done. Then there's influencer marketing. You can be an influencer, and you can use influencers to promote other brands. All right. So with that being said, let us take a look at some practical stuff. Let's take a look at some practical stuff. Somebody's asking me, what is PPC, right? PPC is pay per click, pay per click, pay per click. So it's an advertising method where you pay only when there is a potential customer that clicks on your ad. One of the platforms that uses this PPC advertising method is Google Ads. Google Ads, right? So there are so many other ad networks, but one of the major ones is Google Ads, right? There's Ad Dynamo, so a lot of other ad networks, but Google Ads was one of the ones that use PPC advertising. Email marketing, very good for business to business. Many people will say email marketing is dead, but it's very, very much alive, especially when you are doing B2B, right? Right? B2B. There's a whole lot you can get with that. All right, somebody's asking me the recorded version of this class. How do I get it? Yes, you're going to get the recorded version. If you stay to the end, I would explain to you how you can get the recorded video. All right. So with that being said, let's take a look at some practical stuff. All right, let's take a look at some practical stuff, right? And as we go. Okay. So let's just quickly take a look at some practical stuff right now. All right, so for us to take a look at some practical stuff, there's a whole lot you can learn in marketing, in digital marketing. So there are different areas to it. Now, first of all, we have the channels, right? We have the channels, different channels that you can use. Are we together? Channels that you can use for promotion. Now, guys, those of you asking questions in the comment section, calm down. I said that there's going to be a question and answer section. You can ask me anything about marketing and digital marketing, right? Anything at all. I will allow you on mute and you can ask any question at all. So just wait till that section and you ask any question at all. In case you would forget, right, you can write the question down somewhere so that you don't forget. So that at the end of the session, I will allow you on mute. So that let's just get quick with this. All right. Okay. So as I was saying, right, we have we have different platforms, tools that we use in digital marketing to make our work very, very effective, right? So we have so many tools. We have tools for search engine optimization. We have tools for social media management. We have tools for marketing research. We have tools for, so there's a whole lot, right? And let me just quickly give us a overview of some of these tools and what they are used for. Then I'm also going to talk about the ad networks and the ad interface and how this ad interface work. Right. So let's quickly look at that now. So the first tool I'm going to be introducing to us to is this one called Exploding Topics. Exploding Topics. So what is Exploding Topics? Exploding Topics is an amazing tool. It's used for is used to look at market research, right? To know what's trending in the market, what people are looking for, what people would like to buy, all this kind of stuff, right? You can know from these exploding topics. So you can see where is the conversation happening in online, what is the conversation around, and all this kind of stuff. That's what you can do with exploding topics. Amazing tool, by the way, and you can do a whole lot of stuff with it. Right. Another tool again. So you see, you can if you come to this place, you can see categories. You can use the tool based on different. So if you're into real estate, you are into construction, you are into beauty, fashion, whatever you're into, you can use it based on your category. Search for the trends and all this kind of stuff. And there's a whole lot you can do with that. Now that's one. Another tool again is this one called Social Blade. Social Blade. So what can you? This tool is amazing, especially for those of us that want to become social media influencers. You want to do better on your social media. You want to get more results on your social media. You want to increase what you're currently doing on social media and all that. This tool, Social Blade, is an amazing one you can use, right? a very, very amazing one you can use. All you have to do is to come here. You can see, you can analyze different types of accounts. You can analyze YouTube accounts, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and all that. So let's say I wanted to analyze an account on YouTube. I'm just going to come here and type in the name of the account, right? The handle or the name, and I'm going to search. So once I search for that account, this tool is going to analyze that platform and give me direct results. Now take a look at this now. This is Digital Wars Tech Academy's YouTube channel. It can tell me the number of videos that have been uploaded, the number of subscribers that it has, the number of views, the country, right? If I come here, I can see how the channel is doing. I can see how many videos the channel has, the estimated amount of money the channel is making, what time the channel is posting, what type of videos the channel is posting. Is it short? Is it long? Is it live? Right? And by this analysis, if I was going to do this, if I just had like 4 or 5 different accounts in my niche, I can understand what they are doing and leverage on that information to also do something similar, right? So that's what this tool is for. It's called Social Blade, right? That's just to mention that. Let's quickly go. Now, there are other tools. Now, let's quickly talk about tools for SEO, tools for search engine optimization. Now, before we say tools for search engine optimization, what is search engine optimization? What is SEO? Right. Now, if you come to Google and you just come here, how many of us are still here? If you are still here with me, just say, let's go, let's go, let's go. Right. Some people are sleeping already. Is the class boring? If it's boring, tell me, let me play music. Okay. All right. Nice, 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 nice. Nice. All right. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so let's continue. So as I was saying, right, if you come to Google and you just do a quick Google search and you search for something like hotels in Lagos. Now, once you search for, please pay attention. Once you search for something like hotels in Lagos, now, what you have done is you have put in a query. That query you put in has brought results best relevant to this keyword, hotels in Lagos. So these results are based on the relevance of what is relevant to this keyword. Now, when we scroll down, we now see results, right? And when you see the results, you scroll down, you see you see the first one. This first one, where you see these 3 businesses, is called the Google Map Pack. The Google Map Pack. So this is the Google business profile, but the first 3 businesses that show is the Google Map Pack. So why are these first 3 businesses showing? These first 3 businesses are showing because they are the most relevant to this keyword as at now. Hotels in Lagos. These 3 businesses are the most relevant to that keyword. Now, for you to get any form of visibility from the Google business profile, as a digital marketer, you must strive for your business to be one of the first 3 when people search for the keywords you are trying to rank for. Now, if your business is not one of the first 3, how many people would come and say more businesses? Look at this place where you see there are 2,847 other hotels, but only 3 are showing here because these 3 are the most optimized on the Google business profile for this keyword, hotels in Lagos, right? So one of the things we do inside of SEO is ranking this Google business profile to stand up, right, on it when people are looking for it in that keyword. That's number one. Another part of SEO, this one we call it the local SEO, right? Another part of SEO is websites. Look at this now. This website, hotels.ng, is ranking number one for this keyword, hotels in Lagos. There are other websites. Look at it. This is a website. If you scroll down, there are other websites. Do you know the worst part? There are websites where if you scroll down to the end, there is page 2. There's page 2, page 3, page 4, page 10. So if your website is not on page 1 at best, let's even say you are not even on top here, but your website is not on page 1, you most probably would not get any traffic, right? You most probably would not get any traffic. So SEO is what we do, the acts that we use to make sure that our website, so building the website is one thing, ranking the website on the search engine to get more visibility is something else entirely. So that we use the SEO to rank it and get more visibility on it. Are we together? So we use it to rank it and get more visibility on it, and so that we can stand out. Right. Now, for this SEO to work, there are so many tools that we use, right? So one of the first one is this one called SEMrush. SEMrush, right? SEO, search engine optimization. Search engine optimization, right? So one of the tools we use is this one called SEMrush. SEMrush, look at it. Get measurable results from your online marketing, right? Do SEO, content marketing, competitor research, PPC. So you can use this tool to do a whole lot of amazing stuff, right? Around these areas. Another one is, this is an amazing tool. Another tool that can do almost the same thing is this one called Ahrefs. Ahrefs, this is my best SEO tool, right? I've used it a couple of times and it is very, very amazing, right? So this is Ahrefs. Another tool again that can do something close is called Ubersuggest. Ubersuggest, all right? Let me quickly use this one so that we can see how it works, right? So let's say you come here, you type in that same keyword, hotels in Lagos, then you put this to your location, right? So let's say my location is, so you're going to put this in English Nigeria, right? I'm coming. So this English Nigeria, then I'm going to search, yeah. Okay. So you see this. Now, the search volume is 5,400. So it means that 5,400 people have seen this. It gets an average of 5,400 people on this keyword. It shows me, the tool will show me the difficulty level, right? It will show me if I want to do PPC, right? For this is going to be the average cost per click, right? If I scroll down, it gives me a lot of other information, right? It shows me other keywords. Look at this. Now I'm saying hotels in Lagos, but it's showing me that hotels in Ikeja has 22,000. That's other keywords I can use, right? Look at this one, suggestions, right? Look at this one. Victoria Island too has a lot of visibility too, right? So now, not only that, if content ideas, give me different type of content ideas I can use from that other people are already using to rank for that keyword, right? Now, not only that, the tool will also show me there's a rank tracking, I can use. Now, if I scroll down, it's going to show me the keyword overview, keyword ideas. I can do the keyword visualization, similar websites, content ideas. If I scroll down, so you can see that there is a lot of things that this tool can guide me so that I can rank for this particular keyword, right? So that I can rank for this particular keyword. So that's just Ubersuggest. So there are other tools. There are other tools for SEO like Keyword.io, Answer the Public, and many other ones, just to mention a few. So that's how amazing this is. Right. So let me quickly show us one other tool that we use for competitor analysis, right? Before I leave this place. Now, this tool, I have used it, and most times it is one of the best tools you can lay your hands upon. Now, this tool, for anybody that wants to, you want to go into business, or you are helping your client to do research, every business you want to do, there's already a competitor. There's already somebody doing something close. So using this SimilarWeb, all you have to do is to come here, paste the name of your competitor, and you click on Analyze. This tool is going to analyze your competitor, where their traffic is coming from, how they are getting their traffic, what they are doing to get the traffic, and every other information and more you get from this tool, right? It shows you how to navigate your way around it. So let's say, for example, like Jumia is my competitor, for example. I can know what kind of adverts Jumia is running, where they are getting, how many people are visiting Jumia website, what is selling most on Jumia, all this kind of stuff, right? And I can use this information to now build my own platform and my own thing, right? So that's SimilarWeb, an amazing tool you want to check out. Now, I cannot finish talking about all these things without going to the main place, which is Google. How many of us knew that if on your Google search like this, please pay attention, guys. On your Google search, this is your Google search interface, right? On this Google search interface, if you just come here to where you see these Google apps, you're going to see all these Google apps. If you scroll down, you're going to see more from Google. And once you see that more from Google, you click on it. If you scroll down, you're going to see a lot of tools that Google has created to help humanity. Look at it. Look at the Android that you're using, right? Look at the WPS Office, the Google Doc, the Google Sheets, the Google Forms, the Keep. All these things are owned by Google, right? But this is not what interests us as marketers. What interests us is this. When you scroll down, you see for businesses. For businesses, Google has created tools for businesses to make money, for individuals to use to do a whole lot of amazing stuff, right? We have things like the Google Mob, the Google Ad Mob, the Google AdSense, the Google Analytics, right? The Google Business Profile, the Google Search Console, right? The Tag Manager, the Pixel for Business. These are tools that people are using to make money on a daily basis. You just need to learn how to use them. Now, let me quickly show you like two. Let me show you like two of what these tools can do. Now, if you come here, you just come here to, let me show you this one called Google Trend. Look at it. So this Google Trend, just very similar to one of the tools I've introduced to us earlier, which is similar, Exploding Topics, right? This tool is used to know what is trending, what people are looking for on Google, what people are buying, what people are interested. Look, if you come here now and you click on trending now, you're going to see a lot of amazing informations. In Nigeria, these are the things that are trending the most. Man United, Barnsley, Milan, like these are the things that are trending the most right now. Now, you can also align these based on your own field. Are you into cooking? Are you into catering? Are you into whatever business you are trying to help? You can come to Explore. Under Explore, you can analyze based on what that business is trying to do, right? You can see here, you can see categories, different types of categories: fitness, electronics, right? Health. You can use these Google Trends to know what it's like. It's like Google giving you an expo. I mean, I don't know what they call it in Ghana, right? Google giving you an insight to the back end, to what is happening on the platform, so that you can use that information to prepare better for business, right? That's the Google what's it called? The Google Trends. Now, not only that, if you come here, you can even do search in here. For those of us that are analysts, we want to be able to predict what is happening, right? What is happening now and how it happened before. So you can use the analysis of the past records to see the trajectory, to see the field, the way it's going, right? If you come to search in here, you can see the trajectory, English, right? But you get my point, right? So you can see the trend of what is actually happening, right? So let's say if you do like search in here now, in 2023, right? If you come here now, you can see this. In Nigeria, what are the things that trended the most? You can look at it. Now look at it. In Nigerian news, the news that trended the most was Mohbad, Nigerian general election, Hilda Baci, Mr. Ibu, Simeon Ekpa, right? People that trended the most was Moyo Lawal, Ola Dibs, Peter Obi, Hilda Baci, right? International news that trended the most was Inter Miami, Al Nassr, Ballon d'Or, Israel war, right? Losses that trended the most was Mohbad, was Murphy Afolabi, Christian Atsu, Saint Obi, aka, right? Actors that trended the most was Empress Ijama, Mr. Ibu, Nasir Sime, Yole Doche, right? Athletes that trended the most was Modric, Declan Rice, Caicedo, right? Nigerians, too many Chelsea fans, right? Look at it. Songs that trended the most. You see so lyrics, Gwagwala really. Look at devices that trended the most. There was iPhone 15. There was movies that trended the most. There was Gang of Lagos, Jagun Jagun, Extraction, right? Songs that trended the most. There was Ashake, there was Khalid, there was Charlie Poppy, right? Look at the song lyrics that trended the most. We can go on and on and on and on, giving you information in different categories, right? Let me quickly show you another one, right? So that's trending, exploding. Sorry, that's a Google Trends, right? Let me quickly show you another one. Now, this one called the Google Business Profile. Google Business Profile. This one for local, you don't have any excuse as somebody that learns digital marketing. You don't have any excuse that you are not making money. You are not making sales. You are broke. One of the things I did as a digital marketing student when I was still learning, I used to go on the street to set up this Google Business Profile for business owners. And when I set it up, the first time I tried it, when I set the business profile up, I'll tell them to pay me a token to set it up so that they can get customers from the internet. But they didn't really know me, so it didn't really make sense to them why they should pay me money for me to help them set up something in Google. Some of them did not understand. So what did I do next? I started going to the business. I went to a gym. I told the gym that if I bring a new registration to you, how much will you pay me as commission? How much will you pay me as commission? The guy was like, if you bring somebody, I can pay you 30%. What, right? I can pay you 30% of their first. So just try to make them register for like a 3-month package. You get 30% of that. And all I did was I set up this Google Business Profile for the gym and said, okay, fine. Can you just allow me to take a few pictures? I took a few pictures, set up the Google business profile, and I started getting clients. Whenever I get a client, I take it there, I take them, I direct them. I don't even have to go there sometimes. I did it for a gym, I did it for a music studio, right? So you don't have any excuse that you're not making money if you learn digital marketing the right way, right? I did it for a gym, I did it for what's it called? I did it for a music studio. Whenever somebody wanted to record a song and all those kind of stuff, I talk to them, then I direct them to the music studio, and I get my 30%. So as you too, you can do this for your own local business or somebody around you. Look at this. This is the Google business profile for one of Digital World Tech Academy's accounts, right? You can put in, look at it, you can put in pictures. Digital World Tech Academy is a tech institute, I told you, right? You can put in pictures of your business location. These are our students in class, right? These are our students in class. This is a video. You can put in a video of your office environment, how you are selling to customers and all this kind of stuff. People would go to Google, they will find you easily, right? Call you to do business with you, right? Now, let me show you. This is just one of the listings, right? Let me show you what this listing has done. If you come to performance, right, you see this listing has gotten 174 people have seen it, right? And this listing is very new, very, very new. 52 calls already. This is 52 potential customers, right? This is 52 potential customers. Look at the number of people that are looking for directions. Look at the number of people that have visited the website. How amazing is that? Let me show you another one. Let me show you another business profile by Still Digital World so that you can see how amazing it is. Now, look at this. This is another Google business profile. Now, if you come to performance, look at it. Another location. If you go to performance, look at it. This one has gotten 692 people overview. Look at the number of calls. 203 calls. This is potential 203 free customers you are not paying for. You are not running ads to get, right? Look at it. Imagine you set this up for a local business. This is, and there's only, look at the number of people that visited the website. Now, there's another amazing thing wherein that when somebody sees you on Google, it gives them some kind of confidence to do business with you, right? There's a whole lot you get to do with this. Now, time will not permit me to continue going on and on, but I cannot finish this section without showing you a little bit on social media. There's also the aspect of Google Ads and all that, right? But I cannot finish this session without showing you a little bit on social media. Now, let's quickly go to Google social media, right? There's something called Facebook, right? Now, Facebook is a market. Most of you use Facebook, you come to Facebook just to see your friends, family, you chat, you watch videos and all that. But Facebook is a market. It's a market where anything you want to sell, you can get customers for it. Now, if you come to Facebook, how many of us come to Facebook? You come to Facebook, you see this thing like this. You see sponsored. Can you see this? On Instagram, on Facebook, you see it sponsored. Can you see this one? Sponsored. Yeah, look at it, sponsored. On the right corner, this one sponsored. When you scroll down, you see, now what is this sponsored? These are people paying Facebook. Look at it, sponsored. Paying Facebook so that Facebook can show their content to more people, so that they can be more visible. And many of you, maybe you have a page on Facebook. You just go on your page and you just click on boost post, bam, boost post. As a professional, when it comes to running ads on Facebook, that's not the best way to go about it. As a professional, what we do is we use something called the Facebook Ads Manager, right? We use something called the Facebook Ads Manager. Now, for us to use the Facebook Ads Manager, all we're just going to do is now, we're going to come here to where you see this. You're going to click on this See More, right? And it's going to take us to the Facebook Ads Manager. Now, once you load the Facebook Ads Manager, look at it. It's loading. Now, this is what the Facebook Ads Manager looks like. Now, this is where we run Facebook ads as professionals. On this Facebook Ad Manager, we run Facebook ads as professionals. If you click on this create button here, you see that there are different types of ads you can run on Facebook. We have the awareness, we have the traffic, we have the engagement, we have the leads, we have the app promotion, we have the sales, right? Then you can create multiple different ad accounts and use these multiple different ad accounts to segregate your ads. Now, let me show you one of our ad accounts on this account, right? Look at it. We have multiple ad accounts here. Now, let me show you this one. If I show you just one of the ad accounts, right? Now, if you click on the ad account, it loads up like this. You see that there are ads inside of the ad account, right? You see there are ads inside of the ad account. Now, on this one ad account, we have run a lot of ads, a whole lot of ads. And if you look at this ad account has a total ad spend of 3.8 million naira. A total, can you see it? I just loaded it now. I can refresh so that it does not look like I'm showing you a screenshot. Let me refresh so that you see. Can you see it? I'm coming. Look at it. So a total ad spend, right, of what? Of 3.8 million naira. Now, if in just one ad account, we have spent 3.8 million naira on ads, ask yourself, how much money have we made back? Because if you're running ads on Facebook, you can make 2 times the money you put in, 3 times, 10 times, 50 times the money you put in, you can make it back in ads. 50 times. I'm not joking, guys. Some of you that you don't know about digital marketing, you don't know about how these things works, you might feel like I'm lying. I'm not lying. I have spent 900,000 naira for a client on ads, and within 3 weeks, they made 5.5 million naira back. They spent 900,000 naira and they made 5.5 million naira back, right? So just knowing how to set this up, knowing what to do, knowing how to do the targeting, right? Knowing how to do it the right way. Look at this. Look at this one ad, right? Look at this one ad. It's costing like 200 naira to get a potential customer. And this one ad, look at it. This one ad set has spent 800 and, can you see it? 826,000 naira. So you can see that. So just knowing how to set this up, there is a lot. And if you're running Facebook, right? If you're running Facebook, there's a lot of things you can do. Now, there's something we call the Facebook ad library. Many of you might not know about it, right? There's something called the Facebook ad library. Sorry guys, let me open it from somewhere else so that it's easy, right? There's something called the Facebook ad library. Look at it. The Facebook ads library. Now, this Facebook ads library is an amazing place for anybody that wants to get reasonable results on Facebook, right? It gives you insight. All right? It gives you insight. It shows you what the kind of ads that people are running. Now, everybody ad, imagine a library where everybody ad is there. You that you're just starting, if I teach you, show you how to use this Facebook ad library, you can make the best use out of it, because there are 3 things that are important in every Facebook ad or any ad. Number 1 is your ad creative. The creative is the video or the video, the graphics that you use for the ad creative. Number 2 is the ad copy. The ad copy. What is the ad copy? The ad copy is the write-up. The write-up you use for your ads, right? Very, very, very important, right? The ad copy. The ad copy. Then number 3 is the call to action. call to action. So your ad creative, your ad copy, and your call to action. Now, using this tool, you can see what people are already doing around this, your niche for different ads. You can have ideas of ad copies, have ideas of ad creatives and all that, and put these ideas together. Let me show you how it works. If you come here, let's say Nigeria now, you put this to oil, then you come here now, and you put this to, let's say you look for a keyword or a particular ad, person running ads. Now, let me use Jumia, for example, now. I don't want to use keywords. I can use keywords, or I can use an advertiser. So let me use Jumia, for example. Now, if I scroll down, if I click here now, I can see all the ads that Jumia is running. Or I can use a keyword like free delivery. I can see all the ads people are running that is related to free delivery, right? I'm coming. Okay, let me use this one. Look at it. These are the ads that they are running. Can you see it? These are the ads they are running. I can see the ads they are running. What is the creative they are using? That is the creative, the graphics they use, the graphics or the video, right? Look at the ads. They are running, Jumia is currently running, look at it. They are running over how many? Over 51 ads. 51 ads are running. Over 51 ads are running, right? I can see all the ads. I can see the write-up. I can see what the write-up looks like. I can see, right? Or maybe I have a particular product in mind. Maybe not even a company like Jumia. Maybe I have a particular product in mind. I can come here and type the name of the product I want to sell and look for people selling something similar. Let's say I want to sell CCTV cameras now, right? I can just come here and say, let me like solar, let me say solar CCTV, right? And I enter. Now, if I enter, it's going to give me a result of everybody selling something related to solar CCTV, right? I can look at what are the videos they are using, which of these ad is doing well, what are they, how are they going about it, and if I can just copy. No, I can just paraphrase. I can just paraphrase what they are doing, make it better, and launch, right? Now, for those of you that are lazy, we have come to the end of the place where you need to live, right? For the people that are really, really interested and hardworking and you want to learn, you want to go all the way, let me quickly show you now. Let me go back to my slide. Let me show you some other stuff, right? I'm coming. Let me show you some other stuff now. Career opportunities, right? So we're feeling like, okay, all these things you have talked about, you're just giving us information. What can we do with it? Where can we, how can we get jobs with this stuff? How lucrative is this thing? And all this kind of stuff, right? Now, I used to tell my people, right? If you ever go anywhere to study anything, any course, and they say you can work anywhere, run, oh, anywhere is nowhere. But the best thing about digital marketing, how it saved my life, is that you can use it to work for yourself, and you can use it to help other businesses grow. You can get, right? Now, there's a lot of jobs you can do with this, right? Just knowing how to do this perfectly. You can work as a digital marketing manager. You can work as a content marketing manager. You can work as an SEO specialist. I have worked as a social media manager. You can work as an email marketing specialist. You can work as a PPC advertising specialist. You can work as a digital marketing consultant. I currently work as a digital marketing consultant for a couple of brands, and I am giving them very good results, right? If you have a very big brand, you can come on board, right? So you can work as an email marketing specialist. You can work as an inbound marketing specialist. There's a whole lot of stuff you can do, right? So these are some. Now you are saying, okay, you can work as. Where are these jobs? Now, That's a different conversation for another day. But let me show you something else. Where are these jobs? There are a lot of jobs for you as somebody that wants to learn digital marketing. A whole lot. Now, let's quickly do. Now, did you know that for a skill like this, there are three parts, three major parts. Number one is learning the skill. You can get this skill almost anywhere, right? But these other two parts, learning how to package yourself as a professional, that's number two. And number three is learning the career opportunities. Who is hiring? Who is giving out contracts? Who is doing partnership? So learning how to sell the skill, right? Learning the skill, how to package yourself as a professional in the skill, and how to sell the skill, right? And this is one amazing thing that Digital World Tech Academy has been able to put together for us. Now, look at this now. Look at this. If you say digital marketing jobs, like just say digital marketing jobs, right? These are jobs. These are jobs. Look at this. 3 jobs here, but if you look here, 100+ more jobs. Do you know the reason why I feel like digital marketers are like people that have superpowers? Is because every business needs more customers. There is no business that I would say, we have enough customers, we don't want any customers anymore, please, we are shutting down. Every business needs more customers. They need more. Now, let me give you an example now. Let me paint a scenario for you, right? Let me paint a scenario for you. Look at all these businesses. If any of these businesses is currently doing 500, let me not carry it too high. Let me just say, if any of this business is currently doing 20 million naira per month, they are making 20 million naira per month. And just by your own contribution, just by you joining that business, they are able to move from 20 million to 30 million. Would that business be ready to pay you 500,000 naira, 500,000 naira, 600,000 naira as salary? Because by your own contribution, they have moved from what's it called? 20 million monthly to 30 million monthly. Not a rhetorical question. I need answers. Will they be willing to pay you up to 500, 600, even 700,000 naira per month just by your own direct contribution, because you moved them from what's it called? From 20 million to 30 million. And you are currently increasing them at that scale, right? Will they be willing? Will they be willing to pay you? Right now, if that is the case, look at this. Look at these jobs. Like, look at these jobs. This one was posted 12 hours ago. This one was posted 10 hours ago. This one was posted 9 hours ago. This one was posted 13 hours ago. Every day, businesses are looking for digital marketers. Every day. And you know the amazing part of it? The amazing part of it is that these jobs are very, very, as in, like, you can even get a remote job. You can even get a remote job, right? If you want a remote job, just put in a location. Put in a location and add remote in front of it. Let's say I put in New York, digital marketing jobs, New York, and I add remote and I search, right? Because I don't want, look at it. Look at it. These are jobs ready to pay in dollars. Ready to pay in dollars and remote. Can you see this? Digital marketing manager, remote, right? Look at it. These are jobs. Look at it. This content marketing intern, remote. Digital marketing strategies, remote. And they are all jobs in the United States. So there's a lot of opportunity for you as an expert in digital marketing. There's a whole lot of opportunities for us, right? A whole lot of opportunities for us. Now, how many of us here are feeling like this boy? How many of us are feeling like this guy? Like, this is an eye-opener. Everything we have talked about to this point is already an eye-opening session for me, right? Everything we have talked about till this point, I feel like, man, this is already an eye-opener. You have learned something new. You have seen something you did not understand before. It is more clearer to you what is possible and all that. How many of us here are feeling like, oh man, only 5 people? Only 5? only 6. All right. All right. All right. Now, how many of us would like to be a pro at this? How many of us would like to be a pro at this? How many of us would like to be a pro at this? You would like to be a professional digital marketer. Of course, I cannot teach you digital marketing in one day. I can't teach you in one day, but I want to see you want to be a pro. You want to understand how these things work step by step. You want to be able to run all these things on your own, become a professional, understand how it works. I saw one. Once somebody say Pro Max, and once says I want to be a Pro Max. All right, that's really nice. Okay. Okay. Now, for those of us that want to be a pro at this, I have a very, very special offer for you. And this offer I have created for you to learn and implement everything we have talked about today. Implementation is key. No matter how much I show you, I want to guide you step by step for you to be able to implement by yourself. Now, what am I going to do? I want to teach you digital marketing for 10 weeks. If you have the time and if you permit me, for 10 good weeks, I want to teach you everything. Now, step by step, everything we did today is just an overview. Step by step, I want to teach you Facebook ads, Google ads, Instagram ads, content marketing, the Google business profile. That one I told you set up and people are calling you. That one that helped me in my days of learning, right? And I was already earning, right? So I want to teach you SEO, search engine optimization, right? I want to teach you how to build sales funnels, how to build landing pages, how to build WordPress websites, right? How to use email marketing, affiliate marketing. For the next 10 weeks, I want to teach you all these things step by step, right? Now, not only that, for those of you that would be coming in for this program, I am also going to teach you, it's going to be like a 10 weeks live class. Now, we're going to have a project where I'm going to work with you one-on-one. We're going to learn a whole lot of amazing stuff. Then you're going to have the opportunity to interact with other experts. Now, not only that, I have already recorded more than 40 videos. And these videos, I have treated areas in digital marketing, like Google ads, Facebook ads, how to use organic strategies. Now, if I was going to charge you the words for this live class, it's not going to worth anything less than 60,000 naira. If I was going to charge you the words for these videos, it's not going to be worth anything less than 100,000 naira, right? Now, you're going to get the opportunity to outsource your jobs, and you can also work with us. I get a lot of projects. I told you I'm a consultant for a couple of companies. I get a lot of projects, right? If you learn and you are good at it, you can also work with us. Now, this is a journey for only the people that know that they can sacrifice and go all the way. Right. Now, let me show you these videos. Now, these videos, they are just a material you prepare before coming to class, or after class. If you have questions, you have things, you can communicate with the lecturers and all that. I said other experts. It's not just me. I'm just one person. There are other digital marketing experts you get to meet too in the community. Now, let me show you what the videos look like. Digital World Tech Academy has something we call an LMS. So on that LMS, look at it. On that LMS, once you join in, you're going to get your username and your password. And that username and password, you use it to log in, right? Look at it. You log in and you come to the area. Look at this. You open this, and this is the course. You're just going to click on Study Digital Marketing. Once you click on Study Digital Marketing, you can see the program, right? Step by step, right? These are more than 40 videos recorded. Look at this. These are videos on Facebook ads. These are videos on Google ads. These are videos on WordPress, right? Step by step, you can use this to learn. And we will still teach you live for that 10 weeks, right? Now, for those of you that are ready to go all the way and join this program is only going to cost you only 15,000 naira today. Only 15,000 naira today if you are in Nigeria. If you are in Nigeria, 15,000 naira. If you are in Ghana, 150 Ghana cedis. 150 Ghana cedis, right? So Nigerians are paying to this MoneyPoint account. Ghanaians are paying to this Vodacash. This Vodacash, right? Kenyans is 2,000 Kenyan shillings, and you are paying to this M-Pesa account. Now, for this class is going to start tomorrow. The class is starting tomorrow. The class holds on on Wednesday and Thursday. It's starting tomorrow. It holds on Wednesday and Thursday. Now, for those of you that will be joining tonight, I'm going to be giving you a bonus. First 30 people that will be joining tonight, I'm going to be giving you a bonus. The bonus covers a special graphics design class. As a digital marketer, one of the things you should be able to do is being able to do designs on your own. You're also going to get a special video editing class. You're also going to get a special copywriting class. Now, what is copywriting? Some of you mix it up with copyright. Copywriting is the act of writing words that get people to take action, while copyright is a law that protects intellectual property. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about copywriting, right? So there's going to be a special copywriting class. Then there's also a special class on how to sell with a webinar. So if you're a coach, you're a consultant, right? One of the things you can do is to use a webinar to sell, right? I'm going to teach you the technology behind it, how to set it up and all this kind of stuff, right? I'm going to teach you everything step by step. So we have come to the question and answer section. If you have any question at all about this class we're going to be starting or about what we have done today, please go to the participant area and raise your hand. Now, once you make payment, drop your payment proof in the group. Your payment proof, you drop it in the group. Immediately you drop your payment proof in the group, somebody is going to confirm your payment. One of our admins will confirm your payment. Then they will send you a form. They'll send you a form. Once you fill the form, you are going to get access to your LMS and the class where the new WhatsApp group where the class is going to hold, right? For the next 10 weeks, right? Step by step. And we're going to be doing this together. All right. So for those of you that have questions, please raise your hand, go to the participant area and raise your hand so that I can allow you on mute and you can ask me any question at all about all these things we are planning to do. Right. So as you're making your payment, just drop your payment proof in the group. Your payment proof, drop it in the group so that your payment is confirmed and you can get access. All right. All right. Someone is asking, do you teach social media and Instagram on YouTube? Now, it's part of it. Social media and Instagram on YouTube platform is part of what we are going to be doing. Right. All right. Okay. Someone is asking, please can, okay. So drop your payment proof in the group. Right. So any questions? If you have questions, just raise your hand and I will allow you on mute. All right. If you have any questions, just raise your hand and I'll allow you on mute. Roy, raise your hand in the participant area. Somebody's asking, do you need a laptop for the training? So what is the time of the training? 8 p.m. The time is 8 p.m. Nigerian time, 7 p.m. Ghana time. 7 p.m. Ghana time. Do you need a laptop? Yes, you need. You can start with your mobile phone, but once you start making money, please buy a laptop. You can start with your mobile phone, but if once you start making money, buy a laptop. All right. Will there be a certificate? Yes. Digital World Tech Academy is a registered institute, and we are going to certify you at the end of the program. We are going to certify you at the end of the program. All right. So 15,000 naira, that's the payment for everyone that is, okay, let's take Blessing. If you, those of us that have questions, you can unmute. Blessing, please go ahead. You can unmute and ask your question.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. I just want to find out with the 50,000. I'm speaking from Ghana. Yeah. You know, with the 150 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
Okay. I have made payment already, so I'm a.
Okay, you have made payment already. Blessing, unmute. Sorry, you muted yourself back. Okay, just drop your payment proof in the group once you make payment. Blessing, you can unmute. Okay. Go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, I'm saying that with the 150 Ghana cedis, I have made payment already. So I'm a bit confused here. The presentation you made today, is it with regards to those who joined new?
Okay, sorry about that. Your line is breaking. You can drop a message in the group, or I'll allow you on mute again. Let's take other people. Let's take Eric. Eric, you can unmute. Eric. Eric.
Okay, so I'm Eric from Ghana. Okay. So my question is, if someone misses, let's say today registration, whereby the meeting will be held or like get held every Wednesdays and Thursdays. Is it like, do you have other day or other? Does anybody stand a chance of getting the opportunity again? Like, let's say if the person misses tomorrow, that's Thursday, Wednesday, and Wednesday and Thursday, which is tomorrow and Thursday. Is there any way you are going to?
Okay, so there's going to be another opportunity, but I don't know when. We are all focused for the next batch we are starting. So there's going to be another opportunity, definitely, but I don't know when. Right. Ayodeji, raise your hand in the participant area, please. In the participant area, I can't. If you raise your hand in the comments, I can't find you. I will not be able to help you unmute. All right. So that was Eric. Let's take Mukoro. I pray I pronounced that correctly. Mukoro. Okay, Ayodeji, please go ahead. Ayodeji, Omotosho. Good evening.
Yeah. Hello, good evening. Yeah. Thank you for the opportunity. I just have some few questions for you and as well, and I will also have some suggestion. Now, someone asked a question just now from Ghana, talking about, just for example, now you said we should make some payment. And the process of we making payment also, I will have appreciate some kind of little adjustment. For example, now I want to make payment. Let's assume my network just went off. How do you trace me that I make the payment? How do you get my contact? Do you have a way of getting my contact?
So once you make payment,
yeah, I'm with you.
Once you make payment and you drop your payment proof in the group, somebody's going to confirm that payment and give you access to the platform. Now, let's say there is any unfortunate circumstance that happened while you were trying to make the payments, that's not a problem because you can reach out to our admins and we have, if the money is already in our end, just send us your name, we can verify and we cannot, you also get access. So that's not a problem. Did you get that?
Okay, that one is fine. Then for example now, let's assume based like some of us, like the other person also asked about maybe time issues, maybe something happened, you need to be in a place for the time during the time you're having the class.
So every class is recorded.
I believe every class should be recorded and also be shared to the particular group which make payment for that.
So every class is recorded and there's a class group. So immediately after the class, right, the replay is going to be dropped in your class group. So you have two types of videos. You have the class replays and you have the videos on the LMS. So you can use all these tools. And another good thing again is that you can also book a question and answer section with one of the lecturers. So say you cannot meet up, you can also book a session to ask your questions.
Okay, because anything that do with text it may not be faster for everybody at the same time. At times it may need to take
that's why we made provisions for those question and answer section, the replay, and the LMS and all these things.
That's no problem. That's just my own clarification. Then I think I'll just look at a way to subscribe for what you're saying now. Just to
all right.
Yeah,
all right. Yeah. Okay, let's take the next person. Let's take Badmos. Badmos, you can unmute.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
So I'm Badmos from Nigeria, actually. I don't have any questions, actually. There's the thing that I'm just here for just TV program.
Can you speak louder? I can barely hear you.
I said I'm actually here for just TV program.
Web3.
Yeah, just TV program. I'm not here for. I said I'm not here for all the programs you are teaching. I'm only here for just TV programs.
I can't hear you, bro. And your background is even very noisy.
Oh shit. So please, I'm coming.
Okay.
But please, can you now hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
It seems that I said I'm actually here for just 3D programs.
Okay.
Which is the athletes, Facebook ads, and the landing page.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to add that. How much are you going to charge me for just that 3D?
That's programs? The price for the course. The course is not broken into pieces. That's the price for the full course. If you are interested in only 3 programs, no problem. When you enter inside, when you go to the recorded LMS, you can watch the videos on that. You're right, you can. But I would advise now you just feel like you are interested in those 3. No knowledge is a waste. Everything we are going to do, you don't even know when you will need it. You don't even know what. The fact that you are trying to do things with affiliate and Facebook ads right now does not mean other things you are going to learn in that course, you are never ever going to need it. So we did not separate it. Everything comes together in a bunch, and there's no like segregation of topics.
Okay.
Did you get it?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, Badmos. Okay, so let's take Mr. Boa. You can unmute, please.
So good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Please, my issue is that where I am, I'm in Ghana, Accra, but a program has taken me outside, and where I am making payment with Vodafone is an issue. But I'll return on Tuesday. That's on Monday. Is it possible I can start, and when I return, then I make the payment?
Okay, send a DM to one of the admins and explain your situation. What about Momo? Do you have access to Momo?
Yeah, I have access to Momo, but where I am now, unless when I return back to finally in Accra. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I have access.
So
yeah.
just send a message to the admin, and they'll tell you what to do about that.
Okay, sir, no problem. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so somebody is saying now, for those of us that really want to join the class tomorrow, you were not planning. You did not know that we're going to have a webinar like this. You did not know what's going to happen, right? I'm going to allow you to pay part payment, right? So, yeah, because it's impromptu, right? And the class is starting tomorrow. So I'm going to allow you to pay part payment for those of us that are really serious to join, right? So you can pay 7,500 and balance of 7,500 as we roll, or you can pay 10,000 naira and balance of 10,000 naira as we roll. So if you're in Ghana, you can pay 75 Ghana cedis and then balance up 75 Ghana cedis as we roll, right? So for those of us, if you have the money full, pay full so that nobody disturbs you, start asking you for balance and all that. But if you really want to join, but you don't have the money to pay, right? I would allow you to pay past payment. You can pay 10,000 naira, then you balance of 5,000 naira later. But minimum, you can pay half. You can pay 7,500 and balance of 7,500 as we go. All right. So let me take Blessing Oville. Blessing, you can unmute, please.
Okay, good evening.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, this is Blessing from Nigeria. I want to ask, what if those that does not really have the money now and are interested? Because even they have now, like I don't really have, because I not plan for this. So what's the deadline for the payment? Like, can it just be like a week or few days so that we can just gather ourselves? Because I'm a student and I'm interested. So
okay.
I
all right. So the class is actually starting tomorrow, but we are going to be starting with the bonus. We are going to be starting with the bonus tomorrow. So even if you still join next week, you will still be a part of the class and you can get the replay. So, but what I would say, the class is starting tomorrow live. So if you can get a way to make the payment between now and tomorrow, better. But send the admin a DM and explain your situation to them. They can do something for you, right? So, but the class is actually starting tomorrow. So if there's any grace and anything, it's between now and tomorrow, right? It's between now and tomorrow. That's Blessing. All right, let's take Annie. Annie, you can ask your question. Annie.
My question is, once you get the access to the
LMS,
to the elements, yes, will it get to a point that once the training is over, can you still go back and access the information?
yes,
because
you have access for life.
Okay,
so once you have your username and your password, is on Digital World website. It's on our
okay, so you can always go and refer.
Yes, you can log in anytime.
All right, then that's okay.
All right, that was Annie. Let's take Blessing. Blessing, you can unmute. Blessing.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
I was saying that this presentation started last week, and I make payments of the 150 Ghana cedis. Okay, and I am today.
Yeah, so you don't have anything to worry about. You don't have to make any payment again. So the class is starting now. The class is now starting tomorrow. You get it now. So you don't have to pay again. You are already in the class now.
Oh, okay. But second question, but regards to the the slide that we are supposed to watch per the access given. Does it mean we are going to have a live class or we'll just be watching the videos?
Live class. Tomorrow we are going live. Live class.
Okay.
Just like this one we are now, live. Then you have the access to the recorded videos to prepare ahead or to check whatever you want to work on. You get my point?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, so that was let's take who again? That was Blessing. Let's take Emmanuel. Emmanuel, you can unmute. Emmanuel, you can unmute. Okay, if Emmanuel is not coming forward, let's take
Well done, sir.
Okay.
Well done, sir.
Yeah. Well done, Emmanuel.
How are we? Yes, I've just sent my full payment and I filled the Google Forms and completed it.
Okay. Nice.
Yes.
See you in class.
Does that cover everything, even with the certification, without
Yes.
any additional payment?
No additional payment. You're not paying 1 naira. Nobody is going to ask you for any other money. That's all you're going to pay. See you in class, Emmanuel. All right.
Will there be reminders sent?
Yes, there will be reminders sent. Yes, the class is starting tomorrow. In the group, there's always going to be a reminder. We have an admin that handles that. So we have Nell. Nell, you can unmute. Nell, you can unmute. Nell.
Yes, hi.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. Yes, I'm from Ghana. So
Okay.
I wanted to find out, you mentioned the duration earlier. I had 10 weeks.
Yeah.
I want to confirm that. And then is it every evening for 10 weeks? I think I must have missed a part of the detail.
It's 2 times a week for 10 weeks. Wednesdays and Thursdays for 10 weeks.
What's the duration?
The duration is like 2 hours per day.
Wow. So I had someone ask about if they missed the class. I'm not sure what the response was because I may not be able to.
Replay. There's a replay, and you can also schedule a section for a question and answer.
Okay, great.
I like your voice.
Thank you.
You're going to join the class, right?
Fine. Yes, I am considering.
All right. See you in class now. What's the full name?
Thank you. Eleonora.
Is that what?
Eleonora.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, so let's take Mukoro. Mukoro. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Yeah. Yes, fine. Yeah. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
I greet you, my brother. A great job. On point. So my own issue is that I would like to pay 5,000 by tomorrow so that I can join the class. Okay. Because I've sort of not prepared. But anyway, so I knew something like this was coming up, but by tomorrow I should be able to pay 1,000, and then by month end, can I pay 10,000 balance?
All right, send the admin a DM and send her.
Okay. And also, thank everything. Yeah, I'm actually an intern on. I'm running an internship already, but everything you taught, man, is something else. It's just, very, very powerful. Very powerful.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, let's take Roy. Roy, you can unmute.
Okay, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, so my first question has been answered already by the guy that was asking if part payment can be made. So my other question is, if you make the part payment, will you have access also to the to the bonus class?
Yes, yes. If you make a part payment, you're also going to have access to all the bonuses.
Okay.
It does not deny you the access to the bonus.
Okay. Do you have to reach out to the admin before making the part payment, or
No. Just make your payment and drop your payment proof in the group.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, and good work.
All right. Okay, that was Roy. So let's take Ayodeji Omotosho. I think you have another question.
Yeah, no, I've made payments. I think I don't know how to contact your admin or something, but I've made payments now.
Well, are you in the group?
Attached it. Which group?
The WhatsApp group you got the link to join this meeting.
Oh, I just got it from a group, so I don't know, maybe it's the group you set up for. It's another group.
Drop that group you got the link from, drop your receipts there. Or send it to any of the admins DM.
Any of the admin of the group?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Okay, now let me give you my phone number. So those of you that might want my phone number, you might want to contact me directly if you have any other thing to say or any other issues, right?
Okay.
My number is 081. Okay. So if you are in Nigeria, if you're not in Nigeria, you add a +22 instead of the 0, plus 324 instead of the 0. So but if you're in Nigeria, 081 32 722 685. 081 32 722 685. 081 32 722 685. Right? That is my contact. Okay, let me drop it in the chat so you can see it in the contact in the chat. All right. Okay, any other questions? Any other questions from any other person? Drop it in the comment section or raise your hand in the participant area so that I can allow you on mute so that you can ask your question. Damilola, you can unmute.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir. Actually, I appreciate your work so far. Well, sorry to say I didn't attend the lecture earlier, but I have interest so much in this course, and with the looks of things and the way people are really saying much about it. Aside that, what I'm trying to say is that you have really done a great job anyway. But the fact that I missed the class, can I still also join?
Yes, of course.
I will I still cope with it alongside.
Yes,
this
is just that way. What we did today is just an overview. The class itself, we're going to start from the very beginning, so you can join.
Okay, no problem then.
All right.
That's just my question. All right, thank you.
Okay, okay. So let's take Chris. Chris, you can unmute. Chris, you can unmute. Chris. Okay, any other person with any question? If you have a question, just raise your hand. I would allow you on mute so you can ask your question. All right, in the absence of any other question, if you have made your payment, just go to the comment section and say, see you in class. If you have made your payment, just go to the comment section and say, see you in class. Chris, you can unmute. Chris, see you in class. See you in class. See you in class. See you in class. Chris, I don't know what's happening to your sound. All right. If you have made your payment, just go to the comment section and say, see you in class. See you in class. See you in class. See you in class. Okay. See you in class. If you have made your payment, go to the comment section and say, see you in class. Okay, Roy.
Okay, thank you very much. I just want to say, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, so recently, I think I was like hackers. They hacked my my Google business page. They also hacked my what's it called, my website, and I've been trying to see how I can put down the Google business page at least for. Well, I already put a disclaimer on our other social media pages, but I don't know the damages that they can really do to the Google business, because we have some interaction with clients on that Google business page, and I don't know if you can advise on anything.
Do you still have access to the email?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so
but some other of our social media pages, like okay.
Did you try to recover it?
Yeah, I tried to recover it, but what actually happened is I think there's a link, and now the only thing I can see on the business page, like on the Google business, is not even directing any client to our website directly. So yesterday I had to delete the website so it won't be confusing people, that much.
Okay, what the issue you have is something I can help you with, but I would need to see, so we can do like a Zoom meeting, both of us, and I can walk you by the way, like a one-on-one meeting. Okay. I'm even working on a project like that right now. That I just recovered their stuff for them, but let me see it, and I will let you know what exactly you should do.
So on the Facebook part, on the Facebook part, if I try to log in, it's telling me, if I try to reset the password, it's telling me to put a 2FA verification.
Yes, two-factor verification.
Yeah, which I didn't even do. So I'm trying to even see if I can, from a friend phone, see if my Facebook is still on. I can't even find it anymore.
They don't hack with that. They have hacked it. And that if it's an hacking that entered your email, your Facebook, your Google profile, your website, it's most probably either your staff or maybe somebody in the office has been negligent with maybe office laptop or phone or something.
Yeah, recently
I would work with you on it.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right. Okay, let's do God's power. God's power.
All right, good evening all. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. You have a nice baritone.
Thank you very much. Actually, I actually came late for the meeting, and I've just seen people saying that they have made payments.
Okay.
And I'd love to have an overview of what was taught. Okay. I don't know if it will for the recording of this meeting to be sent to the group, so that we that were having network glitch will still have access to some information that was shared, and probably meet up with the pace of the payment aspect too, so that you know what to do, can take a decision and make a decision early. Right. Yes, and that will suffice. That will help us to come to pace of please.
Okay, so
What is happening?
basically, what we are trying to do is for the next 10 weeks. Are you with me, Gospel?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
So what we are trying to do for the next 10 weeks, I want to teach Facebook ads, Google ads. You can look at your screen.
Hello.
Can you see your screen? You can hear my.
Yeah, but your network is breaking. I don't know if I'm the only one.
Oh, maybe from your end.
Okay.
Is it better now?
Yes, better now.
So for the next 10 weeks, I'm teaching Facebook ads, Google ads, content marketing, search engine optimization, right? Landing pages, email marketing, all these things for the next 10 weeks. And immediately, we're going all the way. Now, not only that, there's going to be there's going to be a 10 weeks live class. I have over 40 videos I've already recorded. Let me show you in an LMS like this. Over 40 videos I've already recorded on this, right? And people are paying only 15,000 naira to get access to these recorded videos inside of the LMS. Look at it. Take for example now, look at this one. The best way to advertise on Facebook, right? If I tap on that video like this, if I scroll up, it opens and I can play the class, right? If I come here, this is a Facebook ads replay. Look, this is Google ads. So step by step like that, you can watch the recorded videos, and there is a live class, and the live class holds twice every week, right? Twice every week, and it's going to be on Wednesdays and on Thursdays for 10 weeks. And those people that are paying this night, they are getting a bonus. So they are getting a bonus for, apart from all those things I said we're going to learn, they're getting a bonus for graphics design, a special graphics design class, a special video editing class, a special class on copywriting, and selling with a webinar. So that's basically what people are paying for. But the recorded version of this video is also going to be made available, so you can watch it at the end. Did you get that?
I really appreciate that. Yes, I did. Thank you very much. I really appreciate watch the recording.
All right.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
All right. Okay. So with that being said, if you have made payment and you have not dropped your see you in class, just do that now before we round this up. All right. So God's favorite, see you in class. Chris, see you in class. Ayodeji Omotosho, see you in class. Emmanuel, see you in class. Blessing, see you in class. Annie, see you in class. All right. Okay. Chris, Chris has a question. I think you're having a problem with your sound. I've been trying to tell you to unmute, but I've been telling you to unmute, but it's not working. I can see you. Your video is on, but your sound is not. Okay, you're connected to this audio now. Unmute now. Try to unmute now. Oh, are you using a laptop? Okay, call me after the class. Call me on what? Call me after the class. Let me drop my number again. 081 32 722 685. 081 32 722 685. All right. Okay. All right. That's Chris. Just call me immediately. You see that this meeting has been ended. You can call. Anderson, you can ask your question. Anderson. Okay. And we lost Anderson on the call. Okay, Anderson.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, please, I'm talking from Ghana. My question is, currently I'm not having a laptop, so I don't really know whether I
You
can
can
use
start
my
with
phone.
your, yes, you can start with your phone. You can start with your phone.
Okay.
But once you
Okay.
start making money, buy a laptop. Very important.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. I think we have had a very lovely, amazing time. If you have made payment, just go to the comment section and say, see you in class. All right, I'm going to work on the replay and we're going to get the replay. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Do have a lovely night's rest. Good night, everyone. Good night, guys.